U.S. farmers entered 2020 cheered by an easing of America's trade war with China that had disrupted lucrative agricultural exports. And Voice of America reports that optimism was short-lived as farmers weathered a year of upheaval thanks to the whipsaw market fluctuations brought on by COVID-19. Take a look.
Securing a Phase 1 agreement with China in January, temporarily cooling a heated trade dispute between the United States and one of the largest markets for its crops, farmers like Brian Duncan were optimistic.
No matter if you liked how we got there or not, we were feeling that we were ready to move forward with some trade. And then obviously COVID hit in March.
But even as the U.S. economy shut down in many parts of the country to prevent the spread of the virus, panic was initially hard to find on Scott Halpin's farm.
Fortunately, we're just a family farm and it's just a few of us, so we don't have a great deal of exposure, but we still have to get up and feed these animals because they don't really care if we have COVID-19 or not.
But the virus reached workers at several meat processing plants, curbing production that created a ripple effect through the U.S. food chain, leading to an oversupply of livestock and an undersupply of meat on store shelves.
The market's fallen off a cliff the last 2 weeks. Hogs on our farm, the prices dropped 50%.
The market for soybeans, a key source of feed for livestock, also tanked along with prices for corn, which, when converted to ethanol, is used in gasoline. Demand for fuel plummeted when motorists stayed home to avoid the virus. Corn is Fred Greeter's key source of income.
Every one of my corn acres produces enough fuel for about 80 cars to run on through the year. So for each car that's parked or miles reduced, it directly affects the demand for ethanol, which is the primary use of our corn.
Billions in government aid flowed to farmers to help soften the blow of market disruptions caused by a shuttered economy. Now, although the U.S. is grappling with the deadliest phase of the pandemic to date, the food supply chain is stable. China is also buying more U.S. crops, fueling optimism and price increases for agricultural products.
They've got huge needs, and they've exhausted supply in Brazil. I mean, Brazil's actually buying some grain from us now to carry them through till their harvest comes.
With this year's harvest complete, U.S. farmers are looking at new uncertainty in 2021 as the incoming administration of President-elect Joe Biden tackles the pandemic, inherits a trade war, and installs new agency heads key to farm policy, such as the U.S. Department of Agriculture, or USDA. Former Iowa Governor Tom Vilsack, who held the post under President Barack Obama, is Biden's choice as well.
To some extent, it's going to be Biden wanting to go back to what he believes will be the successful policies of the Obama administration.
University of Iowa political science professor Tim Hagel says it won't be easy or practical for the incoming Biden administration to undo some of the policies enacted under President Donald Trump.
They have to combine that idea of the old and the new and deal with today's reality.
A reality that many farmers who might not have voted for Biden are coming to terms with.
I hope this administration, like any administration, would look out for rural America, would continue to want trade deals, all those things. I'm hopeful we'll get it. It's just too soon to know for sure, but I'm gonna hope for the best.
Kane Fairbaugh, VOA News, Bloomington, Illinois.